This year has given us so many BL series to enjoy month after month, yet there are still more I've been waiting on for so long. Now that we're in the final stretch of the year, there are some Thai BL series I'm most excited about for the months ahead. It's possible that some of these may not end up airing before the year is over, but I'm still holding out hope. So in this video, I'll be sharing 8 of my most anticipated Thai BL series from October to December 2025. I hope you enjoy the video. Without wasting any more time, let's dive right in. Number 1. Dare You to Death. The story follows the aftermath of a tragic incident when Pui Fei, a young woman, dies following a night of partying with friends. Newly appointed Inspector Kamin and the impulsive Captain Jade are tasked with investigating her death. Though their partnership starts off rocky, they must work together to uncover the truth. As the case unfolds, they learn that the fatal night revolved around a game of truth or dare among 8 friends. A game that was meant for fun, but quickly took a deadly turn. I'm glad that GMMTV is branching out with more mature series from Jungdunk. It's a refreshing change. The fact that this is a mystery drama makes it even more intriguing, and seeing the lead step into police roles adds an extra layer of fun. The storyline itself already grabbed my attention from the get-go. Jing has also been typecast in every BL since joining GMMTV, so I'm thrilled to see him play a different, more cheerful character. I'm hoping this series leans into a more darker tone, rather than the usual lightened-up version GMMTV often delivers, where the trailers promise one thing but the series ends up quite different. They're currently filming this, so I can't wait for filming to wrap up and for it to finally be released. Number 2. Love Upon a Time. The story is about Nakhon, a 20-year-old student who doesn't believe in superstitions. His life takes a turn when he suddenly finds himself transported nearly 400 years into the past. There, people mistake him for Clow, a man who went missing long ago. With no choice, he takes on the identity of Clow while trying to solve the mystery of his disappearance and find a way back to his own time. However, Clow's friend, Pop, doesn't believe he's really Clow and watches him closely, unsure of what to make of him. Since the next Prince and Chemdra were announced alongside this series, I think it will be released after Chemdra, and I really hope that's the case. Seeing the pair in the next Prince was exciting. I think it just made me more excited for their own series. I love Net and JJ together, and they're among the couples I was looking forward to the most this year. The pilot was absolutely adorable and got me genuinely excited. For a while I imagined how things would play out with Net having a new partner, and the pilot gave me a great sense of that. Overall, this series looks incredibly promising, and I'm hoping it lives up to all my expectations. Number 3. Me and Who. Me and Who follows Poptern, an unlucky young man whose life takes a drastic turn when he suddenly dies and is reborn in the body of Apo, a spoiled heir of a wealthy family. Apo is engaged to Surya, who has the ability to read minds, and quickly realizes this Apo is someone else entirely. Before this, Apo had wanted to end their engagement, but with this reincarnation, Surya makes a deal to keep Pop's secret and help him live as Apo, only if Pop marries him, for his advantage in business. But things take an unexpected turn when genuine feelings begin to grow between them. WeTV has had an amazing lineup this year, and this series is another one I'm really looking forward to. The moment I saw the trailer, I felt an instant pull, and I just knew I needed this real soon. The storyline feels unique, and the pilot was so well done that it got me genuinely intrigued and excited for the full series. I'm not entirely sure how strong and engaging the series will be overall, but I'm definitely excited to find out. I wasn't the biggest fan of the pair's first series, but I do like them together, so it'll be nice seeing them in something fresh that actually has me intrigued. This is set for an October release, though an official release date is yet to be announced. Number 4. Burnout Syndrome. The story follows Jaira, a recently graduated artist who is struggling to find his way, until he meets Peem, an IT worker he feels an instant connection with. Through Pim, Jair meets a man named Ko and ends up taking a strange new job as the public face of his cunning employer. This job throws him into a chaotic life where he must balance his demanding boss, who inspires his artistic passions, and Pim, the person he truly cares for. Ever since Not Me, it feels like we haven't seen a series quite as impressive from Afghan. But with the announcement of this series, my hope has definitely been renewed. It instantly became one of my most anticipated ones. The premise feels refreshingly unique, and as a huge fan of love triangles, I'm already sold. Unlike most series where love triangles are introduced later on, here it seems to be a central element, which is really exciting. I just hope it's given the depth it deserves and isn't brushed aside too quickly. I also never expected to see Do paired with Afghan in a setting like this, and that alone makes it a must-watch for me. That said, I'm keeping my expectations in check, going in cautiously, but I hope it'll deliver something memorable. This is also currently filming, and I can't wait to see an official trailer and a release date be announced. Number 5. Goddess Bless You from Death. This is a horror and mystery series about a young man with extraordinary senses who is pulled into a brutal murder investigation led by Detective Singha. Several bodies are uncovered in the forest and point to something far more sinister than ordinary crime. The two dig deeper, and they find connections between past and present murders, ancient superstitions, and the collapse of trust between people. Soon, it becomes clear that danger is everywhere, and death could come for anyone, even those they care about most. I didn't really connect with Pavel and Pooh's relationship in Pit Babe. I just didn't feel much of a spark between them. I'm not sure if this new series will change that impression, but with a fresh story, there's a good chance I might be won over this time. The fact that this is a horror and mystery drama is what grabbed my attention, since those are two of my favorite genres. The first trailer looked great. I love the visuals, and I'm really hoping the series delivers genuine scares. This will be airing at the end of October, and I'm counting down the days to see what this series has in store. Number 6. Dwayne with You. The story follows Dwayne, a well-liked interior design student who has a crush on Kin, a popular but cold student from the Faculty of Music. Unsure how to approach him, Dwayne's first confession doesn't go as planned, but he doesn't give up. Rather than waiting for rejection, he makes it clear he intends to pursue Kin. It's only when a lecturer pairs them for a stage performance that Kin starts to soften and consider his feelings. I had been eagerly waiting to see these two in their own series since they won DM'd Friendship the reality season 2. I also thought they were really cute in Your Sky, but it'll be even better to see a series all about them. The pilot was adorable and I liked the story. It had me smiling throughout, definitely gave me a feel-good series vibe. Honestly, I think this is one of the cutest pairs to come out of Domundi, and I hope we get to see their growth continue. The series is currently being filmed, and I really hope it will be released at least after Love Upon a Time. I just can't wait. Number 7. Interminable. Interminable follows the unfulfilled love between Kanyai and Kuda, a traditional Thai dancer, which ends in tragedy and prevents Kanyai's soul from being reborn. In his new life, Kuda stumbles upon an old Thai house still haunted by its owner's spirit, where memories of their past begin to resurface. We're getting another supernatural BL from Babe and Billy, and I couldn't be more excited. This really feels like their element, and the pilot did a fantastic job of sparking my curiosity. I can't wait to see how the full story unfolds. I also love seeing the back and forth between their past and present. I'm curious to see how that'll be handled in the series. Historical dramas are always such a refreshing experience, and I'm expecting this one to deliver just as much. We've known for months that this is set to air in October, but there's still no official release date. However, filming already wrapped up in August. Number 8. Forever You Season 2. I absolutely love Season 1 of this series, so I'm really excited for Season 2. What makes this season even more intriguing is that it'll focus on 3 different couples. each with their own unique storyline, and that definitely adds an extra layer of excitement. This season will be structured like perfect 10-liners, with 3 separate story arcs. The series will be 24 episodes in total, with each couple's story getting 8 episodes. The first story to air will be Beside Your Sky, starring Bever and Tonliu. This is a story about Typhoon, who has carried feelings for his childhood friend Tonfa for as long as he can remember. Their bond is tested when distance and family struggles come between them. But Typhoon chooses a path in medicine that eventually brings them back into each other's lives. As they reconnect, their relationship grows from youthful attachment into something more mature, tender, and profound. This will be followed by The Sun from Another Star, starring Ngan and Oat. It follows the story of Daotak, a young man with the rare ability to see and communicate with spirits. After moving into a new condominium, he meets his neighbor Ardit, who is desperate to find his mother's lost spirit. What begins as a request for help gradually deepens into an emotional journey, where solving the mysteries of the unseen world leads them closer together. The last story will be Lately It's Winter Season, with Pie and Golf. It's a story about Tiger, the youngest son of a powerful mafia family, whose reckless lifestyle hides the pain of a troubled home. Everything begins to shift when he befriends Duenao, a boy who brings warmth into his cold world. From high school to university and beyond, their connection evolves into a story of silent love, personal growth, and the search for happiness despite family expectations and the weight of adulthood. All stories are also set within the same universe, so it will be nice to see how they're all connected. This means we will get to see appearances from the leads of Season 1, which will also be nice. I'm especially excited for Ngan and Oat. I've been a huge fan of Ngan since Love Sick, and it's nice to see him getting bigger roles. I'm also excited for the other pairs. It was nice seeing them as side characters in Season 1, but will be even better now that they will be playing leads too. Sadly, filming was originally set to start on September 15, but it's been postponed, so I'm a bit worried this might be released later than it was originally meant to. In addition to these 8 series, I'm also looking forward to 8 Hours and Love of Asylum. I highly doubt that they'll be released this year, especially 8 Hours, but I'm highly anticipating both of them too. Let me know in the comments which Thai BL series you're most excited about in the coming months of 2025. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.